tired of trying to cut around a toilet flange? Are you worried about callbacks for a wobbly toilet? Or are you sick of figuring out how high to set a toilet flange? Well, you need the Tile Buddy.
George, what are you doing down there?
Hey Matt, I'm actually just installing my toilet flange, but the thing I always have a problem with is how high to set it so that obviously my towel runs up to it.
I got the perfect solution right here.
Oh, Tile Buddy. So it's perfect. What does it do?
It helps you do just that. Set your flange height, and it increases productivity across all the trades.
All right, yeah, so show me how this works, Matt.
All right, well, first thing, this is a perfect application to start.
Okay.
You have the pipe coming out of the ground. Plumber hasn't set the flange yet. You haven't set your flange yet. So first thing we gotta do, open up the buddy. All right, so we're gonna open this baby up. Now since the pipe is coming directly out of the ground,
Yep.
okay, you see these markings? This is the top side where these two markings
So
are.
this against your back wall, you want these to go on either side of your toilet, not front and back.
That's correct. So you want those markings, and you're just gonna set the buddy down.
Okay.
All right, and now since we're on the subfloor,
Right.
we're gonna add extra buddies as we go along. You want 3 buddies from your subfloor to the bottom of the tile flange. The reason we're putting 3 is we have 1/2 inch tile backer, and then we're gonna have another 1/4 inch for the tile. Now you've taken out a few toilets, right?
It's my hand.
You ever just keep turning the bolt and turning the bolt and turning the bolt? Well, the reason that happens is because there's nothing under here. The tile buddy sits flush under here. Your bolt will be supported at all times. Okay? Our pipe gets attached to our flange, right? So we're gonna glue our pipe. We're gonna attach our flange.
Right.
Nice and tight. So this is gonna drop down in, and we're gonna set it all the way down. Now we'll turn the flange to be sure that we're aligning exactly where our bolts are supposed to go.
And I see that you've already pre-drilled, so we're already good to go.
Pre-drill, you don't have to worry about anything. You just stick a screw in, make sure it bites on the subfloor. Done. Now, as an added protection, we put 4 outer screw holes that you're gonna also wanna screw into.
And that will just make sure that the Tile Buddy is secure to the floor.
Secure to the floor and not wiggle on you. Okay, everything's still loose, but this is nice and tight.
So not only does this ensure that your toilet is square to your back wall, but it also supports your toilet, where if you didn't have this in, you're leaving it up to your tile guy or your plumber to make sure that it was supported, and not necessarily it always is.
If the tile guy decides to remove the plumber's screws to get tile under there, but doesn't properly screw down or support it, you have a problem. So now with this, your toilet and your piping below will not crack or move if these are installed.
So Matt, now that we have the Tile Buddy set, what's the next step?
We gotta actually set our flange and attach it to the subfloor.
Okay.
Hey George, hand me that piece.
You know, cutting a square hole is a lot easier than cutting a round hole.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see if this thing fits.
Well, you know, right here.
Nope, come on, a little adjustment here. Nice.
Perfecto.
Nice cut. Now, here's the benefit. Voila.
Look at that. You don't have to adjust for it. It fits right in there.
Now, you might think, even an extra thick tile?
Yep.
All right, that will lay right up there. It's still within the
Perfect.
guidelines of setting a toilet.
So no matter how thick or thin the tile, you can account for it with your Tile Buddy.
Absolutely.
So Matt, this is all well and good if your plumber uses the Tile Buddy when installing the toilet flange. But let's say you're the tile guy, you come in and the flange is already installed without the Tile Buddy.
That is a great question, George. Now, remember we talked about these of where your bolts are gonna sit?
Yep.
Well, they're also places for us to score and snap. Now we have 2 buddies in our hand, and we just slide underneath and then insert those screws, and you're done. Next benefit, the bolts. The bolts, when you set the bolts for your toilet, they're always gonna have something positive underneath them. They're never gonna drop down, you're never gonna lose them, and there'll always be something that will support your toilet. So once our bolts are set, we're ready for the toilet.
All right.
Now, here's the best trick of all. Once we set the toilet, the tile buddy disappears.
Gone, baby, gone. The tile buddy's gone. Wow, Matt, you weren't kidding. The tile buddy really did make the job quicker and easier.
Well, not only did we increase productivity, but we added value to the customer's home. This toilet's going to remain secure for years to come. For more information, visit us on the web at www.tilebuddy.com.